Hello, everyone. The joke lives on. You may have thought, new year, new joke? No. No. Same joke. But hello, everyone. Welcome in. I am back. And for some reason, I wanted hair metal as the background for being back. Actually, you know what? Let's be back and big. 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 Look at me. I'm half the screen. Someone restrain me. I'm too large. So that was 2 weeks. How'd everyone do? Did everyone survive? I will tell you, this was probably one of the better Christmases I've had for a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't talk about any of the reasons why, because anonymity. But it was one of the better Christmases I've had for a little bit. But I do have some funny stories. Some funny stories have been obtained. Namely, I have gotten... so this isn't really my fault. It's partially my fault. But not really. I have gotten my littlest sibling into both Magic the Gathering and the local card shop. Much to everyone else's chagrin. We're turning him into a proper nerd. So that's very fun. Like, he's low-key a little obsessed with Magic. Which was fun. I got a Fallout deck, Fallout Commander deck while I was there, just because he was so insistent on wanting to play. So I got myself a deck. And that was pretty fun. And no one had any counters for anything. So it got really silly really quick. And if my voice sounds a little bit wonky, it's because there was like 17 coughing children on my flight back. And I definitely caught something. Either that, or it turns out I'm allergic to cats. One of the two. But it's been a couple days, so I'm going to go with the coughing children. Which, I mean, there's no one to be mad about in that situation, you know what I mean? Because what are we supposed to do? Not have kids in public? That's ridiculous. Kids are great. Well, are we not supposed to allow children on a plane? That's silliness. You know, it's like I told someone at work about this, and they're like, oh, you know, if all those kids were sick, they shouldn't have been flying. And I'm just like, what do you expect them to do? Like, let's say you have 2 kids, right? And you're flying coach. And you have a wife. So that's 4 people. Depending on the flight, we're talking about anywhere from a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 to just not take that flight. That's outrageously silly. Right? It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at all. So we can't just like have people not travel when they're sick. The tickets are way too expensive for that. And you know, this is just kind of what kids do. They get sick sometimes. They're people. This is probably going to be my most outrageous statement of the night. Kids are people too. So, you know, you can't just treat them like they're a lower class of citizen. I don't know, just sometimes people catch me off guard with how mean they can be to kids. People sometimes are just ridiculous. But, you know, that's kind of how people are. And it's like, okay, it's just a thing that happened. And I don't mind too much, I'm a grown man with some health, vitality, I should say. I don't care, man. I don't care if I have to take a cold for a couple days. Oh, woe is me. Oh, boo-hoo. It just happens. Now, that doesn't mean I don't want like the ability to book a private jet. I would love the ability to book a private jet. Because that would be so cool, just for that alone. I'm sorry, I'm getting texts from the family. Apparently news is happening. Like major world news. Wait, what? Okay. Excuse me. Oh, so, apparently Iran is liberating itself. Good for them. Terrific for them. I am drinking a little bit tonight, if you couldn't tell. Helps with both the throat and my general mood because I am a little ill. It is, as always, some of my own bottled mead. I'm polishing off a bottle that I did. I guess this is almost a year old now. Yeah, almost a year old. Tastes delicious. It's got this, like, it's a little bit bitter and it's very dry. It's honey wine. Oh, but that aftertaste is just so good. It's hard to explain. It's like almost a little salty. I got local honey this time, raw local honey for this batch. And it's just fantastic. Actually, I need to go talk to that beekeeper again. That's what I need to do. Get a fresh batch in the spring. Get me some fresh honey in the spring, or not spring, but like early summer, latest spring. Can't really sell any while the bees are. Maybe they have some from late August. August blossoms are delicious. You get a lot of apple blossom in there. There's not really any cherry blossom in my area, but that would be fantastic too. Maybe I should order some cherry blossom honey. I bet that would make a fantastic wine. I highly recommend doing things yourself. Highly recommend doing things yourself. Not only do you get to take pride in what you've done, but you learn a skill. And also you feel so much more knowledgeable about things. Like, I know how to make wine. How many people can say that? I don't know. It's cool to do. It is cool to do. One moment. It is loosening up my throat, which I did not expect. The other nice thing about a mead is if you're doing it with local honey, that means you're using the local pollen, so it can actually help with allergies. Doesn't help everybody, but I've heard that it helps people. And I did have less allergies this year, so your move, Big B, Big Flower. Oh man. But yeah, Christmas and New Year's were great. How much can I say for anonymity's sake? See, this is always a hard part of talking about my family, because at least the majority of my brothers are very advanced in their fields. Like they have been written about in publications in their fields. They're Googleable people. So I always have to be careful with the details. I get can I say that? Okay, I can say that there is a new little cousin who was born. I can say that. And you know what? Good for little cousin. Good job, little cousin, being born right after New Year's. You not only get Christmas, but you get birthday cake like straight after, like the week after Christmas. Good for you, man. Good job. He held out just long enough. I did get to see his mother a few days before the birth, and let me tell you, that he was holding out. Oh, poor woman. But it's all for the good, you know. I love kids so much. That's her second kid. And the first one, okay, let me tell you guys something. If you ever have someone be like, "Oh, my dog is like my child." Bullshit. Okay. I got a little cousin. Excuse me one second. I got a little cough button here today. But I got a little cousin, and she's almost, I think almost 2. And this kid isn't so freaking smart. Like, she absolutely knows what's going on around her. She's got great manners. Like so much smarter than a dog or a cat. It's not even comparable. Oh, my dog is so smart. It's just like a toddler. Bullshit. You haven't been around any toddlers. Go spend some time with a toddler and understand how wrong you are. Okay? Because an actual toddler, they're like intelligent. They're like whole people and stuff. A dog is a dog and a people is a people, it turns out. Crazy, right? Absolutely insane. Man, I love kids. Kids are fantastic. The world is better for kids. Because, like, yes, there was a bunch of coughing children on my flight home, right? But, like, none of them were crying or anything. They were just being happy little giggly kids that had a cough. And it was fantastic. They brightened the mood up so much. Like, and you know, I know it's harder to be chipper when the kids are misbehaving or something. But these kids were very well behaved, very polite. You know, they were playing and some of them were dozing off on the plane and whatever. And, you know, occasionally they would be a little loud. But it's like, you know, that's just kids. That's kids. I was one of that once. I just feel like as an adult, I am required by morality and by myself to just give kids so much leeway because they're kids. They don't know what's going on yet. They don't get social order. They kind of do, but they don't get that they're being annoying a lot of the time, especially little kids. And there's no reason to be mean to a little kid. I can't find a single reason. They're just fantastic little buggers. Because even if they're misbehaving, it's almost always in a fun or funny way where it's like you can kind of get where they're coming from. And again, you were one of those once. So why would you be mean to a kid? There's no sense in being mean to a kid. So I don't get people when they're like, oh, you know, maybe kids shouldn't be at restaurants. What the hell are you talking about? How are you supposed to learn how to be at a restaurant? if you don't go to one. Of course kids should be in restaurants. You know what shouldn't be in restaurants is your freaking little chihuahua who can't understand anything and will just bark all the time at everyone who passes by. That's who shouldn't be in a restaurant. And like, you know, if your kid's having a bad day, like if they're colicky or something, you know, if it's like a little baby, or if they're slightly older and they're just absolutely not having it, it's up to the parents to, like, you know, mediate that and remove them if necessary. But if a kid's just being loud and playful and fun, what? Who cares? That's great even. That's fantastic. That's a sign of a healthy kid in a good situation. Why do you have no right as an adult to be mad about kids having fun? No right to be mad about that. You know why? Because that was you. That was you. It's just, there's a lot of dickish people out there. There's a lot of dickish people who just enjoy being terrible to other people. And it's really sad. It's really sad how people grow up and suddenly decide to be awful to the people around them. I hate that. And, you know, there's always some kind of reason for why people grow up and decide to be awful. But I don't care, because it doesn't matter what's happened to you. You always have a choice to not be awful. It's your choice. You can do that right now. You could just take a deep breath and stop being awful to the people around you. It's so easy. So freaking easy. I don't know. People are weird. People are weird. Sorry, just enjoying Freebird, man. That's such a good solo. I don't know. I guess I'm that type of tipsy tonight where I'm just like defending the existence of children and enjoying guitar solos. What kind of drunk are you? I'm the kind of drunk that gets high on life and wants everyone to be nice to each other. Well, you're either not drunk enough or too drunk. Very true voice in my head. Very true. Oh, what do we got next? What song's up next? Come on, give me something good. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're going to go fighting Nam. Fighting Venezuela, maybe, huh? Huh? Okay. The U.S. a frickin' A, man. We took out a tin-pot dictator last week just because we felt like it. Just because we felt like it. That's so cool of us. That's so banger of us. We were just like, you know what? I'm tired of this guy getting to do stuff. Let's arrest him. And then for some reason, put him in the New York penitentiary. Like, okay. Serious point. Restraint is how you know a man's strength. If we had just flown in and killed him, it would have been completely justified. But it's the fact that we didn't have to. It's the fact that we could fly in, pick him up, and put him on trial in front of the world. That's the strength of America, man. If we were just another tin pot dictator country, we would have had to kill him. But we're not. We're the USA. We flew in there, picked this guy up in the middle of the night. By the way, I don't know if you know the details of this operation. We cut off the entire capital city's electric grid for like, I don't know, a couple hours while we did this. We flew in, picked him up, flew him home, our home, just because we could. Get absolutely fucked, Maduro. Get absolutely fucked. You thought you had power? You only had as much power as was allowed you by greater men. And that's all the power lesser men have. I want you all to internalize that, okay? Lesser men only have the power that greater men allow them to have. That's true of every tin pot dictator across the globe. Iran is, the Ayatollah is finding that out tonight as greater men rise up because they will not stand for him anymore. Lesser men only have the power greater men allow them to have. And the moment when that ticket gets revoked is the moment fuck around mates find out. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And by the way, if it was not for us for taking Maduro, Iran wouldn't be liberating itself right now. They wouldn't be. But right now they believe that we have their back. And you know what? They're right. They're abso-fucking-lutely right. We do. We do. Greater men have their back. They're already great men. It takes an extremely strong man to stand up to tyranny. But they needed some help. It is that vision of greater men behind them that is pushing them forward right now. And that's beautiful. It is the inspiration of greater men or equally great men. I don't care how you want to phrase it. Removing lesser men from power that has inspired them. Fuck yeah. That's a world I want to live in, baby. That is a world I want to see every day of my life. Oh, that's so good. Every single day, I want to see strong men revoke the license of power from the wicked and the unjust and the cruel and the stupid. I want them out. And we're seeing that world come to light right now. It's beautiful. It's bringing a tear to my eye. It's beautiful. I'm just like, this last week has made me very happy. And stuff like this only happens when good men refuse to do nothing. That's all it is. And this is true in the macro, like of world economics and world power, that macro that we're seeing, but it's also true in the micro. Yeah, the guy from Dirty Jobs, it's true in him too. No, but really, it's true in the micro, man. You can go into your office tomorrow and start pushing back against the stupid and the unjust and the wicked. You can go into your church tomorrow and start pressing back against the stupid and the unjust and the wicked. You can go to your anywhere, X place, your freaking game shop down the corner. Doesn't matter. That's something you can do. That's something you're allowed to, not even allowed to do. It's something you're encouraged to do. There will be a lot of weak, stupid people who get mad at you for doing that. All right? But I want you to remember the Sorry, folks. I unplugged my mic. But in the immortal words of Rick Sanchez, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. We have seen what cowards cheer for, and we don't care anymore. Because you know what happens at the end of the day? Cowards will whine about what you've done and then do nothing about it because they're cowards. That's how it works. Ah, man, we got a good playlist tonight. Ah. Man, Iran's doing a great job right now. Sorry, I just keep getting sent things, so I keep opening Twitter. They're doing fucking fantastic. Crazy Train. Man, they're doing a great job out there. It's kind of nerdy and stupid, but I hope they change the name back to Persia. People have forgotten at this point, but the name Iran it translated is home of the Aryans. They did that during Hitler's reign because they thought Hitler would win, and they wanted to like be on good terms with him. So Iran is just kind of an ugly name. Switch it back to Persia, man. Let's go back to Persia. All right, that would be so freaking cool. If I get to see the reemergence of Persia in my lifetime, ooh, I will have lived through enough history. So freaking cool. Oh yeah, shred that thing, Ozzy. Hell yeah. Let's go. Damn, that's sick. Ah, man. Ozzy Osbourne, man. He's like kind of a crazy dude. Ooh. Oh, man. At this point, I think I'm tipsy enough to have completely forgotten everything I meant to say. I think it's time for City Skylines. Let's just get everything plugged in, eh? I got a little city that I was working on. Damn, the playlist does not miss tonight. Mm. You don't love me now. It's booting up. It's coming. The cities are about to skyline. Oh, wait. Not yet. I don't know which email I logged into this with. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Mm. Here we go. And let me pause the little in-game radio. There we go. So this is the town. I guess I should do a little tour. Up here is our Space Needle and a dam. The dam doesn't really do much. It's currently only putting out like 2 kilowatts, but it exists. And I got a little nice bit of beachfront property up here. Honestly, I'll think about that later. I want like I got an area down here, Empire Street, that I absolutely love. It's got these like it's New Orleans almost. I love it, man. It looks so sick. And I kind of want more waterfront property like that. I feel like that would be sick nasty. Big highways, of course. Over here, we've got another little bit of beachfront property. It's looking real fancy and shit. It's connected to this other piece. And over here, we've got a little bit of a lumber operation going. They're making $53,000 a month over here. Good for them. I'm planning. I can use words. Actually, I should do this while I'm thinking about it. Let's bring that in a little bit so I can put another farm over here, I think. I should do that while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, this doesn't need very large area right now. That lets me... Just make sure there's nothing else over here I want to put. Yeah, just forestry right here. Then we carve out its area. Area gets to do business in, man. Beautiful. Yeah, they're gonna make good money over here. And we'll just let that run, and that's good lumber. Ooh, people want housing. Gonna have to deal with that. So I'll start from the bottom over here. We got a nice big airport over here. They're doing a great job airporting. Look at it go. This one is en route to Escombe. Well, we'll just watch it fly out. It's going to take off right here. It's very good at the short takeoffs. We got kind of that propulsion technology, you know? Here it goes. It's going a little faster. Going a little faster. A little bit faster. Come on, come on. You can do it. Come on. Oh, here we go. We've achieved liftoff. There it goes. I have no idea where it's flying to. Oh, over here. Oh, good for that. And that's where that one goes, and it'll come back from there eventually. Airport. I made a nice little exchange for that airport. It's connected to an underground highway system I put in. Yeah. Huh. I don't know why we've got abandoned buildings all of a sudden. Got some traffic jams going. I made a whole underground highway. I think it needs more exits for people to want to use it. I ain't sure. All of these are abandoned? These are offices? Why don't people want offices anymore? No local demand? Are the taxes too high? Not really, but I'll lower them anyway. Making $7 million a month, I can do that. We'll just bulldoze the unoccupied buildings and let people build back better. Ah, wrong button. Yeah, they'll figure it out. In the meantime, I gotta build more housing, man. The people want their housing. What's this over here now? Waiting for a hearse. That's fine. Yeah, people are traffic jamming. Bus depot right here. A little bit of a choke getting into the city. That all makes sense. This should just be more than... This is a one... Okay, this is a 2-lane one-way. We can at least make it a 4-lane one-way. Just needs a little bit more to handle everything, I think. And upgrade this to some medium density housing. Or no, there's no demand for that. They want high density. There you go. Skyscrapers going in. Very nice. Look at all the happy little people. That one has 2 dogs. Isn't that one's named Priscilla? I love that name. Fun fact, in basically everything I've ever written, the name Priscilla comes up. That's true. Yeah, that's just a one-way exit. Here on Kingsgate. Everything else around here is multi-directional. That's fine. Honestly, that might have been fine as a 3-way, but it's feeding in 2, 2, 1, so that's probably fine. A traffic accident? Oh dear. Oh, they really got into it, huh? Whole lane's blocked off. That's too bad. That's a lot of bikers. You know, this is inner city. We probably need some bike lanes. And trees. Oh, both of those would be good. But first, bike lanes. That just helps control some things. The reason I'm double clicking on roads is to give them one on both sides. Some of them accommodate that, some of them don't. But anyway, gets them out of the main lane of traffic, right? See, there they go. They're going down the bike lane now. I assume police deal with that? Or is that fire and rescue? Unclear. What's happening over here? High resource costs. Building has collapsed, and there was one set on fire. Happens. They will get hold on, what's this building? The radio mast? Damn, we'll have to replace that. We've also got a little bit of a traffic problem coming into this street here. This whole area is a mess. I kind of just need to take a minute and redesign this entire strip. Like, because this is the big commercial hub over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick up those 2 tiles. And that way we can move some stuff around a little bit to accommodate better roads. Relocate this chemical plant. People immediately build over it. So, the main issue is we have 2 roads meeting 2 roads here. It's very messy. We're going to pause. And we're just going to... Actually, we're not going to pause because I want the money. We just got to bulldoze this entire area. Just like... Oh, shit. Electricity. All the power plants are over here. Let me just run a power pole right over to there. Does that help? Yes? Yes, everyone's got power? Yeah, cool. Okay. And then we stripped this back a ways too. Double check our underground road. Spits out down there, that's fine. Alright, so all of that's going to get rid of itself in a moment because it's been cut off. Oh, the water and sewer. And I don't want a bunch of stuff breaking here. I mean... shouldn't be that expensive to do all of this. Come on, water and sewer. There we go. But I'm not quite sure. And we'll cut that road back as well. Okay. So we just need a whole big interchange over here. Big intersection. Unfortunately, all the intersections... well, is it too big? Three-way highway junction. Oops. I meant to rotate that. Okay. So something like this is what I'm thinking, right? What's this here? Small post office. Probably fine to get rid of at this point. We fixed the post problem. So let's think about this. We need people to get from here to here, and then also to down here. Yeah, that's a three-way. That is a three-way thing happening there. Okay. And then we'll start redesigning this grid as we go. Okay, that works. So, what we do here... 2-lane highway. That comes into here just nice. What the hell is that thing? Oh, that's the clinic. We'll have to just... Can we move it? Yeah, we'll just put it down here and it'll just serve this area. That's fine. Okay, don't need that piece now. Come back over here. Okay. I know it's still a little messy right here. We'll work on that a little bit. This connects pretty simple right here. I think that makes sense. But making all of that a highway interchange should help a lot. Gonna increase the speed a little bit so we can see people actually start using this. Okay, we're already seeing it being used. Because this was a heavy point of traffic. This is the only way into the entire industrial zone. So it's got to be pretty lit. I think it's working, though. I think it is working. Didn't even need as much space as I thought I would need for this.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A tornado?
Storm spotters
Oh,
have
shit.
reported a tornado currently heading towards the city. Extreme wind conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to...
Is it just missing us? Just barely? That's insane. We're so lucky. That was about to be so messy. It must have spawned like right here and just moved away. Ah, damn, man. Okay. Good stuff, tornado. Oh yes, this is a dead end road now. We'll give it a little cul-de-sac here. And that way we can introduce a little bit more industry there. This is pretty much working. Everyone's getting onto the highway in a pretty timely manner. Should that be a 4-lane on? Maybe. Because at any one moment it can be fed by like... Yeah. No, it's just being fed by 2 lanes right now. But they're merging in there pretty hard. Like everyone wants to be here. Is the issue. Is this working out over here? Alright, it's going straight into residentials. But for the most part, seems to be working. So we'll take that as a win. And if I go underground... Where's my underground? Oh, right. Gotta actually set the depth. Right, so that's a one-way, that's a one-way. All the rest are bidirectional. I'd like to introduce one up here. That way you can just drive straight into the city, hit the underground, and hit over here real fast. Nice fast exchange. Should be more on this side. I don't want a complex curve. I want a I decide curve. And then all the way up. Excellent. And now it feeds into here. And they can choose to go either left or right. Beautiful. And we can replicate that going down here. And this can be a much softer curve in to right here. Oops. Got to start at ground level for this and come down. And then down 30 feet. And then down 60 feet. Connect it in.
We interrupt
Beautiful.
this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Forest fire
Increasing
where?
areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are
I'll
advised
see
to
it.
vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Okay. Good news is it's absolutely working. Bad news is we're not dumping people off fast enough. Could make this a big-ass roundabout. Would that help? Worth a try, I guess. Keeps things moving, at least. I think that's actually helping. Damn, okay, roundabout. Because most people are wanting to go straight or that way, right? And that makes this entire right turn almost unopposed, except for this direction. So this empties out pretty nicely. Okay, roundabout. Frickin' works. Frickin' A. This bottleneck right here has been annoying me long enough. I'm just going to buy that tile and fix it. Just freaking upgrade this highway to a 4-lane. Make it way easier for people to come down here, and then they don't have to merge if they don't want to. I guess they still are merging down to a 2-lane over here. I guess it works. It mostly works. And this will clear itself up now. Yeah, look at all the people coming in. Yeah, this is working. And most of the industrial trucks are going straight to industrial. The underground road is kind of complicated and silly, but it is working to help with traffic. So I'm not complaining. All right, and we have such a big frickin' demand for more stuff. No special industry over here, so we can just grid out a couple lanes Just need some 4-lane road for that. Cool, cool, cool. Connect it up. And assign it to be commercial. I'm not exactly sure how much demand there is. Okay, there's decent demand. Okay. There we go. Demand's finally dropping. Good Lord, that was a lot of commercial. Look at all of that commercial real estate going in. The demand is already rising again. Damn. Okay. So we do have some traffic over here. It's 2-lane highway entering a 2-lane residential. I think that's doing fine. What we should probably do is dip a part of this underwater. Am I allowed to do that? And connect it in down here. Honestly, this is getting silly enough to where I might just need a proper entire interchange down here. Like a... I can't put this underground? Damn. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, let's get a helipad on this bad boy. Oh, it doesn't want to be that close. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, now it has a helipad. Trauma center. There we go. All the upgrades. Do have a prison going. I should probably put in more firehouses. I got one city firehouse right there. And that's kind of it? Can I apply any? No, I can't. Okay, yeah, this entire district needs one. Oof. We'll put a little firehouse down here. Little local firehouse. What's over here now? There's traffic right here as well. People just coming onto and off of the highway. It's a lot of traffic, though. When in doubt... This doesn't need to be that big. Roundabout. Is that the frickin' transformer station? Is it just no left turn? I think no left turn might fix this. Yeah, no left turn should mean that that pretty much just goes unopposed. Clears it up really nice. If you want to make a left turn, you have to come all the way down here, like any self-respecting driver would. A burglary, dear Lord. They need a small police station down here. These guys are close enough to the city center to be fine. There is need for a small police station up here as well. So I'll put one right there. Let me just make sure the budget's doing well. Yeah, we're bringing in $3 million a month. We're fine. More office buildings collapsing. Just no local demand, huh? It's very strange. Oh yeah, that's just the tracks. Still more demand for commercial space, so might as well give it to them. How's our incinerator plant doing? Still processing more garbage than we bring in. Fantastic. That puppy goes for miles. Oh, there's that forest fire. That may get to over here. That would be very sad. They're doing great, though. Okay, so I need to expand the more specific industries to get costs down for the corporates. Oh. I know what button this is. I want natural resources, yes. Got a lot of oil right here we can tap into. Some fertile farmland. Some ore up here. Actually, that sounds pretty sexy. Bunch of oil off the coast as well. Actually, some right here. Interesting question here. I can't do fishing, though. Why can't I do fishing? Huh. Anyways, can I just put an oil rig out here? Just road required and in water. So if I made an island out here, I could put oil production on it? What is the frickin'... So if I made it up here... be fine. Am I understanding this correctly? I feel like I'm missing something about this system. Let me try this. If I make this island bigger. It's not in water. Liar. Okay. Yes, it is definitely saying that. Okay. I don't want to do that. It's going to fuck up the water in the area for a little while. Might cause a tsunami. Everyone's being cool about that? I think so. Okay. So oil... why would you put so much oil out on the water then? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I don't unlock anything else. It's all just doing the tech trees. I don't know. Let's make some tourist attractions while I'm thinking about it. Oh, it's down here. A lot of not touristy stuff happening. We need a water park. Water park is very important. We can put it right here where the offices didn't want to be. And right next to the tram station. I think that's a great idea. We're getting more tourists. That's good. Everyone loves tourism. Is it a good water park? I'll be honest, it doesn't really look like a good water park, but whatever. There's a medieval castle, and there's also bronze statues. And that's it? I feel like there needs to be more tourist attractions, but whatever. How we doing on money? Still pretty good. There's nothing but taxis coming in. Hilarious. You know, I tried to give this some neat turnoffs and stuff, but there's so many people just going straight. It might need a roundabout. Can we do both? Both would be kind of neat. I don't think so. I think that little interchange idea was neat, but unfortunately just not working. So, very large roundabout. Go. Build a city where at least 15% of the population has a university-level education. Neat. Okay, this is mostly working. It's at least moving. I need to re-enable the through traffic here. Where is that? The crosswalk. What button was that? Oh, it's down here. Is it just the transport lane? Yeah. Won't apply to the to the roundabout for some reason. That's odd. I've already said no bikes all over this thing. I mean, the traffic is now moving, is the important thing. It'll take a second to clear it all out, but it is moving. Which means this also similarly wonky street should be adjusted accordingly. That's what it actually needs. Yeah, this is completely cleared up now. The answer was really just roundabouts the whole time. Okay, I need to add a crematorium or something. People keep dying. Eight out of 8 vehicles in use. It's not even full. It's just that there's not enough of them going around, you know? Probably also that area was very poorly trafficked. Fixed. Good job, Saribot. Yeah, that was probably the real problem for the hearses. But I will put another small cemetery somewhere down in this area. Just to help with the load a little bit, you know? Right next to the high school. Now all the cool goth kids can come here and hang out. Water pressure problems. Are we not pumping enough water? Ooh, we are coming to that point, aren't we? Either I need a new pumping station. Have I made a treatment plant yet? Yes. We're not processing all of it, but we're processing a good amount. Is this it here? Yes. So we can put another one in and treat the rest of the sewage. As we're scaling up, I think that works. Okay, yeah. Oh, that didn't even get us all the way. We just need more water overall. That's rough. Okay. Huh. Why are there unoccupied big buildings? I don't understand this. It's not cost of living or anything. traffic's the only knock on happiness right now. We're somehow making money on education, which is crazy to me. Is this an education problem, perhaps? Okay. So there's a lot of people who should be in elementary school who aren't, but we need them to work some lower paying factory jobs. But we're not converting enough to high school now. We can cut off some of the slums at this point, I think. Like, if we put that right there. Yeah, there's still a lot of uneducated people. Ah, shit. As soon as I put that in. Lack of labor. They need more of the poorly educated again. Well, we can fix that pretty fast. It's time to expand a little bit. I'm thinking over here so we can get the oil industry going. Get that just for sake of ease. It's a big cost, a lot of tile upkeep, but I think it's going to be worth it. Definitely need a small cemetery over here too, don't we? But first, it's time for a big grid of roads that we can put poor people on to work the oil fields. Oops. Supposed to be a grid. Connected up at the ends. A lot of commercial asked right now, actually. Odd. Oh, it all went away immediately? Weird. Alright, put in some low density. Make a new suburb. Alright, did I pick up enough to get to the oil over here? Yes, oil. It can be right off the highway, even. And we'll just... have to cross the railroad tracks there, but I'm okay with that.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Set up the curve, bring it back down. Oops, wrong curved the wrong way. That's what she said. Reintroduce right there. Beautiful. I'm not exactly sure how much space the oil's going to need. So we're just going to do like that. Oh, it needs a range. I see. Move that up. Let's get as much oil as is possible here. Okay. And that will produce... Oh, not hooked up to water or electric yet. Give it a second. Need a substation. All right, area's now powered. Install water and sewer. Beautiful. We're pumping oil. Oh. They're putting oil. Oh. They're pumping and refining. Very nice. Good start. Good start. I like how it turned it all to sand. Beautiful. So this will produce 109 tons per month. And it's sitting on top of a field that is... tens of thousands. Oh, available is 4,857 tons. So that'll take a long time for it to deplete this field. Beautiful. Meanwhile, we're still getting people over here. They have to drive all the way around right now. We probably need to make them a highway on. Honestly, we now have 4 locations. This kind of feels like the solution. Something like this. All right, pause. Just get rid of all this here. Let's pull that all back. Okay. That works. Pull that back a little bit. There we go. Right, don't need to worry about these anymore. And then we can just bring these in. That shouldn't be a square. Excuse me. All right, that's beautiful. Put a little roundabout down there as we like to do. All right, that does not solve the original problem I wanted to solve, because that's going to take a three-way interchange right here. With connection to a local road. That's exactly what I need, actually. Do I have space to fit that? Maybe. But it should go basically right here. Honestly, we can even take out these power lines and put them back in a second. Put it right there. It's going to have problems with the slope, yeah. Just work that slope however we need to. Beautiful. This side gives us no trouble at all. And then nice big roundabout right there. And that can, okay, that's beautiful, actually. That's so nice. Oh, that's beautiful. All to just accommodate an oil field. Look at that progress happening. A lot of people are just driving straight into here, too. Honestly, that's going to alleviate a lot of the traffic down here. Just giving them an alternate entrance. Oh, I need to run that electricity again. There we go. Beautiful. That whole area, just beautiful. Ooh, we have cut our income by a good bit, though. Gotta keep an eye on that. Oil field producing very nicely. A lot of people still coming across the bridge. A lot of people are just coming into this neighborhood, though, which is sweet. They need some parks over here, man. We gotta park it up. You know what? This area deserves, because it's right on the highway, they get a basketball center. As well as a nice big park. Right next to the businesses over here. Nice hedge park, yeah. Beautiful. This whole neighborhood is coming in so nicely. We need to district this off. So we got all these districts over here, all very nice. But this entire area deserves its own districting. Ooh, forest fire heading towards the oil field. Tale as old as time. There we go. Got everything in there. Oh, there's a traffic issue here. We might need to make this highway a little bigger, because this is 2-lane, 1 lane, merging into momentarily a 1-lane. Yeah, that's the issue here. When 2 lanes come together, there should be a 2-lane there. And that should alleviate most of the stress. There it goes. Clean and all out very nicely. Oh, that's super weird. People are using this off-ramp to just come around here. Why would you do that instead of using the proper one? That's such a weird little quirk of the traffic. Like, you see what they're doing, right? They're coming down the highway, and instead of just looping here to go this way, they're driving all the way down here and looping around for no reason. That's so strange. No idea why they would want to do that. This is working tremendously, though. To prevent noise pollution, before I forget, we are going to set up some highway sound barriers just around here.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is
That's pretty
under
good.
control.
That should help with the noise. Yeah, that's good. Oil field doing oil field things. Oil field doing oil field things. Very nice. I gotta be careful, though. Don't want to get too much oil. Don't want to end up like Maduro. This whole interchange is working beautifully. We got some road repair going on right here. That's all that is. It's going to slow down traffic a little bit. Happens. All of Anchor Way over here. I like that. This whole area is Anchor Way. Doing very nicely. Road repair crews are out in storm. How's the roads looking? Oh, they needed it, apparently. They had a lot of people on them in a short time, I guess. Or was it just because they were new? I don't know. But all the roads are looking real nice right now. As soon as this is all cleaned up, we'll be good to go. Beautiful. They just patrol around fixing stuff. That's all they do. Coppers are coming in very hot. This company is struggling due to a lack of customers. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Oh shit, forest fire over here. It's a rough one. Yeah, that has a good potential to burn down stuff. Go! Firefighters, go! There they go. They're gonna have a busy night. That's gonna hit the residentials too. That's rough. Okay, this one did develop into a traffic issue over here. Maybe I should add... No. If they wanted to go down, they would have just taken it down. They're wanting to go somewhere over here. Where's everyone going here? They're turning right, going forward, turning right, turning right. How much of this is fixed by a one-lane off-ramp right there? How much of that is fixed? Not a whole lot, it turns out. It's just a lot of people coming out and a lot of traffic right here. It's helping some. Weird. I mean, we got it cleaned out a little bit with that. I might upgrade that to a 3-lane highway, I think. Also reposition it a little bit, I think. Just coming in at a weird angle there. There we go. Okay, we cleaned that up a good bit. Turns out that off ramp did help. Very nice. What's the traffic situation over here? Oh, it's just people trying to get into this the city center. Yeah, that's gonna happen. How did that fire go? Yeah, looks like the fire was taken care of rather well, but we still need poorly educated people. The underground highway is doing business over here. 2-lane, 2-lane. So we got 4 lanes condensing down to 2. That hasn't been a traffic issue yet. But I will up this up to 3 lanes just to help with that interchange. We got a good little suburb over here full of people who can't read. Yeah, we're working on it, guys. We're working on it. Put some more in over here. What's the sound over here like? Not terrible. A little bit of a traffic issue right here, where we've got 2 lanes diverging into 4, but everyone wants to be in the right lane. Just upgrade this to a 3-lane then. That way there's 2 right lanes for people to use. That'll help out a bit. Just as soon as I figure out the... Yeah, because we got 1 coming in, so this is becoming 3. Crunching down to 2 is what it was happening. Why is that the only thing moving? Oh, it's because it's all crunching down to 1 lane again. Okay, now that's 2 true lanes. There we go. That's freed it up a good bit. Are these roads taking that much of a beating? I guess they are. Very high traffic. Always got to be doing some maintenance out here. Okay, that cleared that up. Man, I love my little city builders. They're so silly and fun. People want a little bit more commercial. I will give it to them. Since this is not oil field material, we might as well put a little bit out here. Because this grid, well, it's not filled up yet. I can put more there if I want to, but yeah. We're doing pretty okay. All of that residential got filled almost immediately, though, which is fantastic. I want more of the Southwestern style. I should have put it in originally, but, you know, live and learn. More people will come in soon. I don't understand all the unoccupied buildings. Oh, policies. Okay. We don't need that, but that's interesting. Interesting. I have to get a city hall built. Where's that? Huh? Hmm. I never really read all the unlocks when they happened. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I guess it falls under administration? I need a welfare office to even unlock. Okay. I should have just done that earlier, kind of a thing. Got it. Because there's probably some city policies that are driving down demand, is what's happening. Excuse me. We'll get big city here in a moment. That'll happen here soon. So I'm not too bothered. We still have a residential demand, even if we're not getting unoccupied buildings. I mean, we keep building more jobs. They will fill up again, I guess. We're back to 3 million. That's good. If I bring down residential taxes a little bit, that might increase. I mean, it's already saying the taxes are low enough. We've got workplaces, low unemployment rate, good happiness. Just people don't want to move in. Ooh, produce more garbage is actually great. We'll just leave those open and people can move in as they want. This seems to be the next big traffic jam area over here. Partially because of the trams, I think. What I might need to do with the trams is put them on an elevated... can I do that? A dedicated elevated tram line? Oh, I absolutely can. Okay. That's sexy. I might need to overhaul the tram system, because that would get rid of this traffic jam nearly instantly. That might be a problem for another night, though, because I'm coming up on time for stream. I wanted to get level 12, though. Oh, is there not enough policing over here? Not really, no. Could put a police station right here. Serves that area as well. I mean, I'm running everything as well as I can, and they're still just unoccupied buildings. Is it saying that I expanded too quickly? And that I'm contracting a tiny bit? That's my assumption. Also, why does no one want to build that kind of house? If I make it this kind of house, will people build? No. Just no demand. No demand whatsoever. Actually, we're losing population. 8 an hour? What's going on? Birth rate is not exceeding death rate. Interesting. At least there's no homeless encampments. That's good. But why aren't people moving in? No one wants to be here. And where's the local commercial demand? I feel like I broke something when I built this school up here. I'm gonna get rid of this school. Nobody likes it, but we got to keep the education levels balanced. They weren't balanced enough, I guess. Yeah, we need more poorly educated people. But also, they're having trouble across the entire spectrum. We're losing citizens. Why are we losing citizens? Everyone's freaking happy. Unemployment? What are you guys even talking about? The traffic jams are minimal. Do I need to, like, build another tourist trap or something? I'll put a big statue of coolness over here. Fits really well in this one spot, actually. If it had a little bit more land here. Helicopter just passed. Oh, yay. Okay, yeah. Welfare. City Hall. Central. I don't have enough for the central bank. We'll save up for that. We've got a big statue, though. Nice. Okay, we can help the less fortunate now. With welfare. What everyone wants. We'll put it right next to the jail. Because that's funny to me. Okay, I need 1.6 million for the city hall. We'll get there in a second. We're still losing people. Why are we losing people? Why are people not being born? Do I need to ban condoms? What's going on? I'm this close to banning condoms in this town. Okay, since no one's complaining about taxation, it's going back up. I want my budget back up. Literally everyone's happy with the 999 plan, so whatever. Listen, 53 people an hour here. In fact, I'm going to take out a small loan just so I can get the city hall up and figure out what the hell's going on. Has to go in the middle of town. Wherever I have space for it. If I bulldoze that road, I've got space right there. In fact, that might be the only place I got space for it, is right here. Ooh, it would be close. Just so big. Just gonna cut off that portion of road and we'll rebuild it after we get this thing built. Invalid shape. What do you mean? I can't change the shape of this thing. What? We'll put it right here. Whatever. Put it right here. And we'll frickin' loop the road around it. Put some nice waterfront out here, I guess. All right. Now, what policies can we change? First off, City Planning Office. Lower the cost of improving zoned buildings. Yes. City Court. Effectiveness of the local court system. Improves police response time to criminal activities. That's fantastic. Okay. Costs a lot to upkeep this thing. But whatever. We can now do policy, right? How do I access policy again? Is it this button? No, this is signature buildings. Where's policy? Is it over here? Event journal. Followed citizens. Oh, here we go. Okay, I can now do any of these. We're going to promote the frickin' city. City attractiveness up 100%. Crime rate around tourist attractions up 20%. I'm okay with that. Hopefully it gets people moving in. Educational programs for prisoners. Sure. Do I need imported services? Not really. Do I need high-speed highways? Not really. More garbage, less pollution. Yes, please. Just turning that on for a second to get the little achievement that I saw popping up. Okay. We're now down to 37, minus 36 an hour. I don't have a reason for that, though. Everyone tells me they're happy. Why are we losing people? Let's reduce the frickin' pollution, I guess. Less fuel use. Terrific. How are we doing on electricity? Doing just fine. Water, we could use more water still. Burn down. And it's just not going to be replaced now. Unoccupied buildings. Do I just have to let everything degrade until we reach equilibrium, and then it'll slowly start ticking up again? Like, we need more poorly educated people. We have so many. It's 13% of our population is poorly educated. Oh, not none of them need uneducated people, right? No, they need uneducated people too. That's where most of the problem is. So we need more suburbs with less education. These are all falling in on themselves. I have no idea where all the demand went. Why are there not more people coming in? Okay, well, he's holding them up. But still, citizen happiness increased. Frickin' great. Where are all of them? Happiness is so frickin' high, except for right here. But that's a healthcare issue. If I put a little clinic over here, they'll be overjoyed. I don't know what's happening. We're down to losing just 10 an hour? Do I just have to keep micromanaging little improvements until something happens? More telecom, maybe? Do they need better... Okay, no one has... there's no mailboxes over here, but all the mail's doing fine, so, like, I'll put up some freaking mailboxes, I guess. Okay, these businesses needed to ship some mail, so that's... might be part of it. Okay, that helps out a little bit. I was forgetting to do some mail. Mail was the big problem last time we had something like this happen too, so... That could have just... It could have just been the mail. We got a post office right there. We got one right there. We did destroy a post office when we built over here. They'll get a small one. Same with over here, a small post office. Oh, demand's back. It was the mail. It was the freaking mail. Where all of the demand is back. The mail? The mail. It was the mail. Okay. People want skyscrapers now. We'll give them skyscrapers. Boom. There you go, skyscrapers. It's happening. The mail. Heck, we're even getting the everything. Everything's up. It was the mail? Why? Why was office boxes that important? Almost feels like a glitch. Some high density. Give them some medium density over here. People want the medium density. It's time. And the population's going up again. We fixed it. All right. And with the population going up, we'll fix this too. This will get fixed. The mail. I guess don't underestimate the power of good mail service. I don't know what else to say there. Let's see. Can I make this into a four-way? Not really. It would only be fed by the left and not by the right. Well, it would be fed by the left and that way. I would need to put in a kind of a wonky off-ramp to come over right. It's not terrible, I guess. That was really all it took. Okay. We're going to wait on the construction till all of these guys can get new people in. But okay, damn. I mean, we can expand this neighborhood out this way a bit. And a little 2-lane in the middle. Put some waterfront out here. Ooh. Is there demand for mixed housing, maybe? Unclear. But I'm willing to put some low rent over here as well. There is demand for mixed. Let's go. There's demand for everything now. All this because of mail? I'm so confused about that still, but whatever. Thank you, local mailman, I guess. It's looking beautiful out here. This is going to be a Castle Hill Street is going to be fantastic. All right. Well, we got the oil production going. How much is bringing in still? Going 105%. Can't keep anything in its storage because it's just bringing in too much. Or it's selling too much, I guess. Good for them. Dude, look how pretty this area is going to look now. That's fantastic. All right. The planes are still not being highly used. I'm not sure why. I mean, there's 48 passengers waiting, so I guess someone's using it. I guess this is going to be one of those things where 5% attractiveness, sure. Comfort level slightly, sure. Just make it nicer for people coming in, I guess. We're just going to have to let this run for a while so all of the employment woes go away. We're probably going to need a couple thousand more people for that. Yeah, we got 23,000 jobs and only 19,000 people employed. So we need about 4,000 more people before our employment woes go away. Which is fine. We're picking up 180 an hour. So that's going really well. All right. Well, we've overcome the problem of the mail, I suppose. And people are starting to come in again. Beautiful. Mail, really? Still dumbfounded about that. Why the mail? All right. Don't want to build too many of the suburbs because then we won't have any demand for the other housing. See, whenever this overflows, we get a little bit of medium density demand and people move in there and then this backs off. That's what's happening. Every time it taps up, someone's moving into medium density. So we just got to let that keep happening. Oh, they're repairing the roads again. That's just going to cause some traffic. It's inevitable. I should put something pretty in the middle of this. What can I grab? Ooh. I can put in piers? I should do that at some point. Biking paths. Ooh, bike bridges. Big rocks. Random rocks. Random boulders. Gotta get some wildflowers around. Big oak tree. I don't know if you've heard this, but Tommy used to work on the docks.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the
Beautiful.
fires and remain at
least a little something happening down there now. Not such an eyesore.
To get the fires under control.
Hold on to what we got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Living on a prayer. We fixed a lot of traffic issues by just introducing multiple ways to get into the city. Because we got 1, 2, 3 now. And a lot of traffic issues are solved. Most people are still coming in through here, which is fine. But most of the issues are solved. Honestly, this issue gets solved by just making this road a little bigger, which we do have some ability to do. We could make it a 5-lane asymmetric. Yeah, that'll work. Why is that smaller? Oh, that's because that's a 6-lane. We need a 7-lane asymmetric for this. Yeah, makes more sense. That more matches the inflow-outflow ratio here. Does make this roundabout a little bit unwieldy, but who cares? Because almost no one's going up, right? That's not the thing that's happening. This doesn't need to be 7-lane. It's right now 1, 2, 3, 4. Can make it a 5-lane asymmetric. That works. Already does a lot. Already does a lot for this area. With a roundabout this big, we're actually getting more through traffic, and the right lanes are still flowing. That's pretty good. I want more people using the underground highway system, though. Sad that they're not. Put a lot of work into that. Where are people going that is not the answer? Mostly down here, it looks like. Or down through here. I mean, we've got an off there and there. Guess that's not good enough. Also here. I don't know. I just feel like that solves a lot of issues for people, and I don't know why more people don't use it. We're up to 300 in an hour, which means our unemployment problem will be solved pretty quickly here. Traffic's so bad it's backing up across the bridge. Like, come on, guys. Use this. I put it here for a reason. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, expanding into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be not really a... Are people trying to turn left here? No one should. Yeah, it's still a one-way. Aha! People are making U-turns. Fuck you. No to U-turns. You get a 3-lane that way. Because you guys fucked up. This is what you did. You fucked up. You made me mad. You made me mad. 3-way highway out that way. 4-lane coming in this way. Alright, you all made me mad. I don't think I upgraded that properly. There we go. There we go. Right lane's now fine, but left and forward are having a little bit of an issue. Like, this really just wants to be a really silly little interchange. Really, really wants to be that. But I don't have enough space right here for that. I mean, I do if I encroach on all of this. I want to try not to do that, though. Because, like, if I do a 4-way interchange here, right? Then, ideally, these roads should not exist. These should all be cut off from each other. Right, up, and down should be completely separate areas. Until you get, like, over here. This is fixed by a no left turn, I think. And people just have to figure out how to go left later. That might be a bit much. Or upgrading this road. Does that help? Right now it's a 4-lane with the... let's take away the bus-only routes. That might help.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Bring it down to a 6-lane regular. Does that help? There we go. That helps a little bit. I think. And, let's see. Oh, need to get rid of the bus lanes there. They just weren't helping. I think I'm going to leave that problem for another day at this point. I think I'm going to leave it for another day. We got to find someone to raid. I got to get out of here. I got to sleep. I'm just tipsy enough to where I could drop hours into this if I let myself. Let's see. We'll find another city skyliner. Let's do that. This one is in English or Spanish. Let me take a listen. Maybe not that one. Hard to find good streams this late at night. Hard to find. Can we just read Peanut, maybe? Read Peanut? Nah, that would be silly. Maybe raid Aggie? Will it let me? It seems like it will. It seems I finally can raid little Aggie. It's happening. It's happening, chat. Big start for the year for me. All right. Everyone go enjoy Aggie. I'll see you guys Saturday. Good night. Why did it send me to Peanut?